Okay, so we're going to make the top, which has the arch on it. Your chipboard, you want to make sure when you cut it that you cut it to where the long side, when you put your hands on it, it bends easy. You put your hands on the short way, it doesn't. It's got a lot of resistance. This way it will go over your arch. It wouldn't hurt to go ahead and do it a few times to get kind of the direction going of the chipboard. But that's important part of this. Then to build the sides, we're going to take a piece of the 2-inch long stuff. Now your construction strips, you're going to fold them just kind of opposite of what you would. Normally you would put this way, but to build this, we're going to go on the inside. This is going to be an inside strip. So we're going to take this, we're going to peel the tape off, and we're going to put it right in here. Okay, so it goes this way, and then you're going to take your arch piece, and you're going to butt it up against there like this, and peel this side off, and then you're going to stick it over on the end part. So you're going to peel that off, stick that over there. So there's one joint, okay? And then, I usually take, and I do take a bone folder like this and burnish it down so it's down real good. Then you take the other piece, you're going to repeat the same process. You're going to fold this to the outside. You're going to take off your tape. You're going to stick it down on the end cap piece, the arch piece. Then you're going to peel the tape off of this side. You're going to butt this up against it, and you're going to put it down. Okay, so that's those. And then you're going to do it one more time with the other end cap. Fold this out. Put this there. Attach it right up against the edge. Peel this off. And then stick that down. Okay? So we're going to have them all burnished down. Okay, then we're going to take and we're going to fold this one in. So you're going to fold a long one in and the other end cap in this way. Now, this time, I'm going to take and fold it in towards itself. I'm going to take off this piece, and I'm going to put it on the back side of this. Okay, so it's there. It's sticking out underneath there. This way, that's on the inside just like the rest of them are. Then I'm going to pull this piece off here, and I'm going to take this arch top and I'm going to butt it right up against there and stick it down. So now you have your top. This is your base, your frame for your top. Okay? Then we're going to put that off to the side. We're going to take the top part, and on the two shorter ends, we're going to take, this is how I measure my construction strips. I put them on there, I wrap it around, and I take my knife and I cut it off. Okay? Easier than pulling out my cutter all the time. So then I'm going to take and make two of them, and I'm just going to fold them in with the tape on the inside this time. And then I'm going to take one edge and put the one edge on here. Whoops. Put that right into the fold so that the width is there. I'm going to stick it down on both sides. I'm going to do the same thing on both sides so that I can use this. This is how it's going to attach to the arch pieces, to your side pieces. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. Okay, so there. So now you have those on there. Now we also have to attach it along the edge so that it stays up there. So I'm going to take a 12-inch piece and do the same thing. Fold it in half, peel off the edge, one edge, and stick it in there right up against the edge of where it needs to be. And this is on the inside. Okay, let me clarify something. This is the outside. This is the outside. Because what we're going to do is we're going to need it to, I'll make outside right here so that, okay, so this is the outside. So this we're going to do on the inside on both sides. We're going to put one on the inside. Okay, so we have, because we have to attach this down to the, there. Okay, so we have the pieces on both sides. Okay, and actually we can do this way. Okay, we're going to pull this over here. We're going to peel the tape off of here, and it's going to go right inside there, right up against the lip here. So we're going to peel that off and stick it. Peel and stick, peel and stick. Okay, I'm going to take this. I peeled it off, okay, and I'm going to put this. You can even do it this way if you want. Stand it straight on top of there. Just make sure it's right up on there. And stick it from the back side like this. Then you have it, see? And it's stuck completely on it. Turn it this way and burnish it down. Make sure that it's stuck good and snug. Because this is going to bend. This is going to bend over. I can't get this on the camera very well. It's going to bend over like this. Okay, so if you have that, it will look like that. Okay, and then you can take the other side and you can do the same thing to it. Peel this off and stick this to the inside. Just take it down like this. Put your hand underneath there and just line it up. And I didn't get it lined up very well. And then my tape stuck to it before I wanted it to. And then just line that right up against there, right? Just like that in the corner. Okay? And then just turn it over. And that's going to give you the arch that you need for there. Let's see, can I get it up there? Yeah, see? It matches just perfect. So we have our arch. So then what you're going to do is you're going to take your scissors and you're just, I usually peel off this tape first because it's a pain to peel a bunch of little pieces off. So I take and I peel that off. Then I just come back in here. Don't cut all the way up. Just cut in at least, oops, let's go this way. You can see it better this way. There. Just cut up, not quite to it. A little ways back. And what these will do is these will bend around to the other side, to the side, and give it more support. Finish supporting your there. So you get those cut like that. Okay, and then you're just going to take them and you're going to push them down and push them up against the edge like that. Just like that. Okay, and you're going to do that to both sides. You don't have to peel this off first. I do because otherwise I'm picking the little tiny pieces of paper off of them. And I don't like, to me it's a pain in the butt. Anyways, this is what we do. We're going to do both. We did the other side. We'll do this side. I hope you don't hear that noise going on in the background. If you do, I'm going to be upset. Yeah, I bet you do. Whoops, that one cut in a little too far. Okay, so there's that side. Again, flip it over and push it down. Careful when you're pushing it down that you don't get yourself a lip built up. Okay. Okay, so there's all of, so there, you've got 2 sides done. You got this one done, and then you got this one done. So there's basically your top. Now we're going to take the construction strips and we're going to just put them right over the outside so we reinforce your joints. So you're going to do it on both sides. You're going to take it and you're going to put this all the way up against the edge there, all the way up against the edge there, and you're going to do this. And if you hear some noise, it's my dog barking. Okay, so then I peeled that off, and then I'm going to do it this way. So that covers your raw edges, gives you a little more support because you're reinforced inside and you're reinforced outside. Okay, we're going to do the same thing over here. Take another one, fold it in half. Fold it in half and put this one over here. Put it up against the edge there. Okay, so you got that there. Then you're going to pull this off here. And you're going to put this down on here this way. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing for the sides. We're going to take these and we're going to put them on little 2.5-inch strips on the outside of the corners. So we're going to take this corner and we're going to put this up here like this. Okay, so it folds like this. And then we're going to peel this off here. Oops, I already did. And you're just going to make sure that corner lines up like that. That reinforces the lid there. Reinforces it on the inside and on the outside. And you're going to repeat that process on all 4 corners. Okay, let's see, that one's done. And I know I'm not in the camera. Don't have a real big area for doing this. Okay, so there's that one. And then here's another one. Okay, and there's that one. And then one more. Okay, there's that one. Okay, and I'm going to be out a minute, or just a couple minutes. Okay, then the last step that we're going to do is we're going to take, you got to cover your raw edges. So if you take a black piece and you put it down there, and you take another black piece and just put these right over the edges, okay? And then again, taking and cut your 2 pieces to go on across the side, to go across your arch side. And I just go like this. I get one cut, and then I take another one. And I just use that one to measure with since they're both the same size. So you will be taking, and you will be peeling off the edge here. This is the 12-inch side. And what I do is I stick it on the inside first. It's easier for me that way. So I put it on the inside like this, and see the other half is still there. Okay, so then we're going to take and peel your paper off, fold it over. Now, when you fold it over, before you stick it down, if you take your bone folder and go like this across the top, you should get a nice flat piece when it goes down. And then take it down and stick it the rest of the way down. And then go over the top and burnish it again. And it should give you a nice square across there. And if you do it before you stick it down, then you end up with not a bunch of bubbles in it. Okay, so again, take this one, stick it inside there. Go ahead and push it down on the inside with your fingers. Okay, take your bone folder, run it across the top like this. Take your knife or whatever, pull your paper off, turn it over, and smash it down this way so that you have it on the outside, and then just take this and run across the top again. And then you're going to do the same thing across the end. And by putting these pieces on last, what you're doing is you're also reinforcing these your side pieces for not coming off. Okay, so we're going to do this in this way. Again, bone folder across the end. And then this up here. Oops, let me get you in there. So there. So there you have all four edges alike. And that completes the construction of your arch top.